Hello everybody, welcome back to Bobo Foot Gaming. It's the third day of Conquest, so it's time to talk about how we're going to efficiently approach day 3. Just a little quick recap on the data discs. We are still looking to round out our data disc strategy with caustic emissions, thermal exhausts, amplify agonies, volatile accelerators, ability exhausts, booming voices, and perseverance if we can't find that booming voice. Today we're going to start by going into Sector 1 and doing the boss node there with bounty hunters twice. Then we're going to go into Sector 3. We've already completed nodes 1 to 3 there on day 2, so we're going to be going straight to node 4 and then picking the appropriate data disk. From here we're going to go to nodes 5 through 9 before picking that scavenger node that we want from before the mini boss. After that we're going to complete the mini boss before checking the optional data discs after the mini boss. We will then go to node 11 and that's going to allow us to either take the optional data disc or the scavenger node. Now, as I've said before, we know that CG have acknowledged they're changing this layout, so you don't have to pick between the data disk and the scavenger node, but we're just going to base this on the information we have, as you never know if CG will get it done. After that we're going to go to node 12, again after we've completed node 12, picking up our data disk. Then we'll go through to nodes 13 through 16, again pick our data disks, and then node 17 to 18. After we've completed node 18, we will be pausing until the evening and saving one of our daily conquest refreshes. We'll come back in the evening, we'll then have some energy that's accumulated during the day and still have our one refresh left over. So we'll do nodes 19 to 21 before completing the boss node, picking our appropriate data disk again, going into Sector 4, again pick the data disk from Sector 4 before completing Sector 4's nodes 1 and 2. Once we've done that, we'll go back to Sector 1 and do 3 bounty hunter fights on the Sector 1 boss. The teams I'm looking at using for day 3 are as follows. I'll be doing my morning bounty hunter fight with Django Lead, Fennec Shand, Dengar, Bosk and Sam Wessel. That's going to bring the team down to 64% stamina with Django and Fennec at 72%. For the Sector 3 nodes, we're going to do 3 fights with our Bad Batch team. That's going to bring the stamina down to 70%, before doing 2 fights with Rey, Mon Mothma, Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, Kira and Sabine Wren. That'll bring their stamina down to 70%. I may well sub out Scarif Rebel Pathfinder here for a different Rebel fighter, but you get the idea. I'm also going to do 5 fights with Commander Luke Skywalker, Boba Fett, Chewbacca, 3PO and Chewie and Han Solo, as that's going to progress the global feat of doing fights with Han and Boba. That's going to bring this team's stamina down to 50% with Boba down there at 42%. I'll also do 2 fights with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren 501st. That's going to bring them down to 80% stamina, and one fight with Sith Eternal Emperor and this core Sith Empire package, bringing those down to 84% stamina. For the mini boss, where I need Fennec Shand to survive, I'm going to use Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, Grand Master Yoda, Fennec Shand and Cad Bane. Jedi Master Luke Skywalker should be fast enough that he's going to outspeed the mini boss here, and then Grandmaster Yoda will loop enough turn meter to get your team going while the enemy team is stunned from Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker's mass stun. This should bring the team stamina down to 90%, with Fennec Shand at 62%. When I come back in the evening, I'll do one fight with the Bad Batch, which should bring them down to, I think, about 70%. That number might be slightly inaccurate, but it's somewhere around the 70% mark. Then I'll do two more fights with the Rey team, which will bring them to about 74%, before doing the boss, which for this sector is Han Solo. So for that boss, I want to use Jedi Master Kenobi to turn off their turn meter gain. I believe Han will be the only one who gets the turn meter boost. General Kenobi, Padme Amidala, and Commander Ahsoka Tano with Darth Vader. This team should comfortably complete the Darth Vader Survives feat, and as they're all at the 100% stamina when they go into this fight, they will only be at 90% stamina after. Then I'll do two fights in Sector 4 with this Darth Vader, Lord Vader, Admiral Piet, Royal Guard, Moff Gideon team. That'll bring that team down to 80% stamina, with Darth Vader being at 70%. I'm then going to do three fights on the Sector 1 boss with Jango, Bosk, Fennec Shand, Zam Wesell and Dengar. That's going to bring these guys down to 66% for Jango and 56% stamina for everybody else. The energy breakdown for day 3 is as follows. I should have carried 44 energy over from day 2, and I'll accumulate around 120 energy throughout the day. I'll do 3 crystal refreshes for 360 energy, which is going to bring me to a total daily energy of 524. I'm going to use 500 energy and then roll over 24 energy onto day 4. After completing day 3, my Frenzy feat for Sector 1 should now be at 18 of 20. I should have completed the Stagger feat in Sector 3, have approximately 30 enemies defeated with Rebel fighters, approximately 30 of the 40 defense up done, and I'd have won 6 fights with Bad Batch. In Sector 4, I should have approximately 10 kills already done with Empire units. And for the tricky global feats, I should now be at 13 Bounty Hunter wins, 18 to 25 Boba and Jango kills, though this number is going to vary wildly, and I'll be at 10 Boba Han wins. So this was a brief rundown of how I'm going to be approaching day 3. Hopefully you can take this approach and take the teams I'm using, and if you don't have the same roster as me, you can get the idea of what I'm doing and modify the teams you're going to use appropriately to try and be as efficient as I'm being on the feats and progressing through the sectors. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel, and feel free to share this with your friends, your arena shards and your guilds. We have a Discord server where we talk more about Conquest as well as all of the other game modes, so the link to that is in the description. Feel free to come and join. I'll be back again tomorrow with the Day 4 efficiency guide, so I hope to see you again then. Thanks and have a great day.